Hey everybody, welcome back. TikTok drama?
My makeup artist canceled on me.
Had an affair with my ex-husband.
Same engagement photos and scenery?
Yes, I will. Oh God, oh this is so sad. Oh.
My name's Rachel Siegel and my fiance just left me at the altar.
Oh God, if that isn't the best advertisement for High Noon, then the drink, I don't know what is. Oh my God, she's so stunning. This is the definition of how you should act if you get left at the altar. Throw a big party, bestie. God, she was all over the place on TikTok. Like, I could not escape Rachel Siegler. Because how could you leave that at the altar? Are you kidding me? If you didn't realize what happened, she got left at the altar day of the wedding. I mean, she was dressed up like this, so clearly it happened day of the wedding. And she went off and threw the party anyway. As far as I know, I don't think the groom's family and friends stayed, but I think all of her family and friends did stay. So I think that's important context.
As you know, the day did continue. And while it was a really tough decision to make, number one, everything was already paid for. Number two, I loved my dress a lot and didn't want to take it off. Number three,
Fair.
I know that time is the only thing that we can never get back. And while I felt so much pain, there was an opportunity to still spend time with a lot of people.
It's just like, not only did you totally crush this girl's dreams to the groom, but you also wasted the time and the money of all the people who showed up. I understand people get cold feet, but really we couldn't have figured this out before.
We made it to the reception. There were no speeches. There was a prayer. And the band was there. And I had always planned after my daddy-daughter dance to surprise my mom with a dance with her and I to her favorite singer, Carole King. And so after my dad and I danced together, my mom and I still got to have that moment.
Oh.
And at the end of that moment, a lot of our friends and family decided to join in with us.
Oh.
It was really special and it was beautiful. And I want to share that with you all.
Oh God, oh. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Oh no. Oh no. I have goosebumps. Oh my God. Oh God, I can't. I honestly can't watch this. This is very sad. Oh my God, that was a rough one. Oh look, and here's look at your mom. Oh my God, she's so pretty. You're both so gorgeous. I'm so sorry that happened. That's terrible. You're handling this situation with grace, Rachel.
Very demure, very mindful.
All the power to you, sending lots of love. Everybody on this channel, go show Rachel some love.
You guys, I literally cannot make this up. Stop. Leslie, you are absolutely insane.
God, is that
Okay,
Leslie?
y'all, it looks like her sister-in-law may not be able to find her own style. So, Carrie Lee and Leslie are our two characters in this Cliff Notes. Storytime hasn't come out yet, but here's what I have gathered. Leslie has decided to copy a lot of stuff from Carrie Lee, and let's start from the beginning. Same engagement photos and scenery. Later on Carrie Lee's mini-moon, she took this picture down an alley with her blue jean jacket she designed, and shortly thereafter, sister-in-law Leslie found an alley and a blue jean jacket. Carrie Lee had a whiskey barrel designed and engraved for her wedding, and look at that. Leslie did the same thing for her B-Day later on. Carrie Lee and her hubby took this picture kissing while flipping off the camera in January of 21, and Leslie came right back in November doing the same thing. Here they are both wearing the same dress in photos. Carrie allegedly owned that dress first. Trying to get this ball. And then Carrie Lee made this hat in November of 23. And look at that Facebook profile photo, wearing the hat that looks just like it. And lastly, this one was the icing on the cake. Carrie Lee's wedding ring set. Very pretty, right? Well, Miss Sis-in-Law Leslie updated her cover photo on Facebook, and what would you see here? Not only the hat she copied, but also the same ring set inside of a freaky looking mask. Let me zoom in for you right here. You see that? That's a little weird.
Absolutely
And then
not.
at the end,
Oh my goodness. I've heard this story before. I did not realize it ran this deep. Whoa. Whoa. Which one's the original? Like, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Same dress. It's the hat for me. Like, if you had any inkling that this could just be reaching, I'm sorry, but that hat, Leslie is using Carrie Lee as her own personal Pinterest board. Listen, we all take fashion advice and we all get inspo from other people. Make a Pinterest board. Just make a Pinterest board of something other than Carrie Lee, please.
Hey y'all, I wanted to come on here and tell y'all the story about how my makeup artist canceled on me the night before my wedding at 9:22 to do JT's makeup. So I originally met her July 5th and we did a bridal trial makeup. She did a really, really good job. I'll show y'all. It was pretty much exactly what I was looking for. I wanted like a very princessy, light look, light makeup, bright eyes.
I can't see it, but okay.
Perfect. She did have
I'll
this
trust
rule.
you.
She said that we can't book her makeup until 3 months before the event. So then I messaged her like on the 27th of that month because it was like 3 months away from the wedding, September 27th. So this was August 1st. I messaged her, actually. Correction. But it was still, I had months out. So again, this is my message. Then she responds back. And I said, okay, what do you exactly want me to email you? She tells me and I email her. No response. So then August 6th, she goes, hey babe, I saw your email. I'm going to open up my site. Thanks. August 7th. Good morning. Just let me know when I can open it so I can book you. August 15th. Hey babe, I should have knew she was playing games. I should have known. Then I messaged her again. Can I book? She said, hey babe, calling you right. I called her on the phone. I'm going to call you right back. We're still on for your wedding makeup. Okay, thank you. September 2nd. Hello, the wedding's in 24 days. Are you able to do my makeup or not? Because at this point, I DM'd her, I called her, messaged her. But she did so perfect on my makeup. I really want her to do it. She said, hey babe, it's the 27th. I can do it. So she explains all of this. She's waiting on confirmation from another client. I don't know why when, I had reserved 3 months ago, like talked to her, had the trial, been trying to book, but okay. And at this time we talked on the phone. I'm like, you're going to be there. She's like, I am. I'm so sorry. Like, and I'm a Christian. We talked about Christ and all this other stuff. And I was just like, okay, you know what? She's been finicky, but it's okay. It's okay. She said, we're good. So my wedding was, again, September 27th. Hurricane Helene came, and it was raining that morning, but it should have been clear that afternoon. So we had talked on the phone that morning. I called her. She said she's good. We're good for today. And then she texted me this later on. Hey, the weather looks like it's worsening. Let me know if anything changes. I go, hey, thanks for the concern. But they said, because they gave us an option. They said, okay, you can keep it for the 27th or you can move it to the 28th. But a lot of my family came in town from out of state. So I said, we're just going to keep it on the 27th. The weather looks good. Why? So that was this morning. Why at 9:22 p.m.? Hey, I'm sorry. JT just booked me for New York tomorrow. I'm going to call with her, so I have to go. I'm looking for a makeup artist for you right now. I go, girl, ain't no way. You knew you had my wedding. I'm so confused. I know you just not canceling the night before my wedding. Why go on Instagram? She's already with JT. She was already gone out the state.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no bueno. No bueno. Oh God. Okay. So through all of this, you did not give a deposit nor secure the spot, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that this is your fault at all. I've heard of this happening a lot. Regardless of whether or not, you have a contract, vendors will literally just bail on you. And there's literally nothing that you can do. On the vendor's side, it's like, yeah, I'm a small business. And then I would take, like a deposit up front or whatever. It doesn't really sound like you gave her a deposit based on what you said. And then, if there's nothing in writing, there's no deposit given or whatever, they will just bail and do it with another client.
That's what she said.
Even though there were texts of her confirming and stuff like that, unfortunately without a contract, and I know she was dodging you and that's not your fault. Unfortunately, without a contract and a deposit paid, you can't really do much. It really sucks. I tried to book a wedding venue to do like a photo shoot, and like, dude, the way these people were dodging me left, right, and center, they kept upping their prices.
You know, saying, oh, it's not available this day anymore. Oh, well, you know, we got a different client. And it's like,
hey, dude, I'm literally like, we went there to see the venue and we were ready to like put in a deposit. I'm like, dude, send me an invoice and let's go.
Okay, let's go.
And then they just like out from underneath me because we had nothing written. There was no deposit. They just bailed on me and then never got back to me. So this happens a lot. They essentially bail on you for a client that will pay them more money. That's the way the game is. And they don't give that it's your wedding, by the way. They don't give if you have like an emotional stake in it or whatever. They will bail on you even if you have given them a deposit. She told you 80 different ways she just didn't want to do your makeup. Sometimes the signs are right there. I've learned that when people kind of give like constant sort of excuses, like over and over again, you know, they're not answering you. They're sort of dodging you. They're being like,
yeah, but like it's gonna be really hard for me to get there. Yeah, but like, I don't know. Like,
even the night before your wedding, she was like, weather's looking really bad. Let me know if anything changes. She was hoping that you would cancel your wedding and move it days so that she could do this other client's makeup. Regardless of vendors, I'm even noticing it with wedding guests. If they come up with a million excuses and they're like,
well, is it gonna be like hard to do this? Well, is it gonna...
They're literally fishing for you to tell them that it's okay that they don't come. Canceling on someone the night before is crazy in general, but knowing it's for a wedding is insane. Yeah, it's really, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for her. Definitely not putting the blame on the client. Not her fault at all. Unfortunately, this is just kind of the reality of the wedding industry. People do be canceling if they get a nicer paycheck, especially if they don't have a contract or like a deposit. That's why it's important to get those deposits in. Get those contracts signed. Bridesmaids trend, but it gets progressively messy. Oh God, is this the trend where we talk about like what happened after the wedding, like whether or not you're still friends? This is a sad trend, honestly. She was my best friend in high school. I don't know what happened. I didn't see her again after I got married. Haven't spoken in years. Oh, the tea. My only friend to see through my ex-husband. She begged me not to marry him, then proceeded to tell him not to marry me. I was angry at her. We reconciled years later because she was right. She's my longest friend and I'm so thankful for her. Well, glad she stuck around. His sister, obviously we don't talk now. Life took us separate directions. We still speak on occasion though. Was my best friend and maid of honor. Had an affair with my ex-husband. Knew he was me. Didn't stop her from trying to be with him though. We 100% will never speak again. Oh, that is so sad. This is like that show, Where Are They Now? You know what I mean? I've actually heard that it's quite common for bridesmaids to like not really have a relationship with the bride anymore. It's weird. It's like it all comes to a tipping point like at the wedding. Oh God, there's more. One of the bridesmaids didn't show up to our reception. She said she was using the restroom and left. Never spoke to her again. I don't speak to most of the people who came to my small wedding years ago. I also don't speak to the groom from that day either. I always wonder how come brides have so many women they are close to. Honestly, I feel like a lot of it is like, especially if there's a lot of them, you're kind of forced to like make everybody happy. You know, the sisters are obviously high up on the list of like maids of honor, the best friends. But then there's also the people that like want to be involved and like, you know, want to be your best friend, but you know, they kind of want the satisfaction of knowing that they're close to you, and there's jealousy, and it's like a best friend competition, honestly. So I think a lot of the bridesmaid drama comes from like wanting to include everyone, at least from my experience. But I'm not having bridesmaids. I'm just asking my 4 best friends to roast me at my wedding. They'll get their makeup done, don't worry. Just roast me. Do you still talk to your bridesmaids? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Weddings are definitely kind of the tipping point. Like I feel like you invite certain people, you feel obligated to invite them almost, or you don't invite certain people because you don't actually like want to embark on this new life with them witnessing your wedding. So you're faced with some like really tough choices where you can't invite certain people, even though maybe you kind of should, and then they get offended, or maybe you do invite certain people that you thought would be there for you, and instead they would rather spend $4,000 on a Taylor Swift ticket, for example. Your wedding is too expensive, but Taylor Swift, let's go, open the wallet. So yeah, I just find that weddings are bittersweet in a lot of ways. Blessing in disguise, really. Why are we stabbing it? So funny. You think that's funny, eh? It's so funny. The joy he got. The absolute euphoria he got from smashing your head and face into the wedding cake. That was probably $1,000, and your hair and makeup, which was also probably a few $100s. The joy. It was priceless, honestly. You can't put a price on that.
Ruining your own wedding. Priceless.
I already told Mike, like, if you even have the thought to smash cake in my face, I will literally divorce you right then and there. I will have the annulment papers ready.
Do not ever
do that. And maybe couples have a relationship where they kind of play fight sometimes. Play fighting, I think, is a little normal. Tickle fights and stuff like that, whatever. Me and Mike tickle fight all the time, and I usually win. But not on the wedding day. I'm sorry, not on the wedding day. I watched a bridesmaid say the rudest thing to the bride on her wedding day, so I decided not to Photoshop the bridesmaids' obvious extensions out of the photos. Not all heroes wear capes.
No capes.
I'm really curious to know what she said. May my photographer also be as petty as you. POV, your husband tells you the wedding's dress code is casual and that everyone will be in jeans and cargo pants. That don't look like cargo pants to me. Yeah, we're gonna need to see those invitations ourselves, okay? Even he has a button-down shirt on. Absolutely not. No way in hell. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I really like your jumpsuit. Like, that jumpsuit is cute. You look great. However, not a casual wedding. More of like a smart casual. There is a very big difference between smart casual and casual, let me tell you. Okay, but even a casual wedding calls for a sundress at least, maxi skirt and blouse, anything but a denim jumpsuit. I mean, yeah, but people could interpret that differently though. Like, casual to me is like honestly, jeans and a t-shirt. Like, that's what casual is to me. Smart casual, however, could call for like a blazer, a skirt, maybe like a casual looking dress. A wedding is never casual. I honestly don't agree with that. I've definitely heard of weddings where people are just chilling in jeans. You know, it's like, it's not that serious to them. Even if my husband said casual, my first thought would not be jean outfit. I never listen to Mike when he says that it will be casual. I never, ever, ever check with Mike. I'm like, what are people wearing?
Oh, you know, it's casual. I wouldn't really worry about it.
Oh, yeah? Okay, let me just text the person throwing the party. Yeah, it's not casual.
It's not.
Honestly, a lot of men just don't get it. Never trust the husband on the dress code. Literally, never.
Ever.
You gotta see that wedding invite for yourself. Check with other people other than your husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever they have. What have you. When the urge to get changed straight into your home clothes is so strong. Just walks right past. Are you kidding me? Honestly, I don't blame her. Let me just put my sweatpants on and then... Yes, I will. Yes, I will. But not before I put on my sweatpants. Subscribe!